Hope everybody's having a fantastic Monday so far today. We're going to share a story from a book that I read recently that I thought was pretty impactful. You see, years ago, a grandfather and his grandson were going into a bigger town several towns away to sell their donkey for food and supplies. And as they're making their way into the first town, the older grandpa is riding the donkey and the younger grandson is walking along beside of it. And as they get in that first town, they start to hear people complain and people whisper, say, I can't believe that guy's riding that donkey where that young boy has to take all those steps. Child services should be called because that guy should be able to walk and put that young man on that donkey. And they start to complain and the grandfather hears them. He thinks, well, we'll trade places. So as they make their way into the next town, the grandson is riding the donkey and the grandfather's walking along beside of it. And they start to hear people whisper and say, gosh, nobody has respect for the elderly anymore. Look at that young, healthy boy riding that donkey and that older grandfather walking along beside of it all this way. So the grandfather thinks, well, I don't know what we'll do. So he comes up with the next best thing and says, okay, well, both of us will ride the donkey. And as they make their way in the next town, they start to hear people complain. I can't believe that. 2 people riding one donkey. Somebody ought to call animal services on them. There's those 2 people that could walk are riding that one donkey. The grandfather, without any idea what to do next, and as they make their way into town where they're going to sell the donkey, the grandfather and the grandson are carrying the donkey on his back. That's a great analogy today that we need to look at, is that each step of the way, we're going to have those people that are probably going to complain about what we're doing. We're going to have those people that are probably going to criticize some of the things that we're doing, but the reality is we can't please all of them. Or at the end of the day, if we try to, we're going to end up carrying something bigger or a donkey on our back. We need to continue to love and serve and care people, but also know the reality is at some point, people are just going to criticize what you do and keep moving forward towards your goal. I hope you have a fantastic rest of the day, a great week, and we'll see you next Monday.